Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back once again. It's me, Molt. Super stoked to be here with you guys today. So I've got some games from my Maybe Molt account playing next to me. I've read through the comments on my most recent video about is Clash Royale being dead. That seemed to be accepted well. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you're just clickbaiting, blah, blah, blah. But no, I genuinely wanted to have that conversation with you guys about the state of the game and see how you guys felt. And some of y'all made a good point. You were like, well, for you, Molt, like as a maxed out player, of course it seems a little bit dead because you don't have anything to look forward to, you know? And so I was like, hey, that's kind of a good point. So I started playing on my lower level account after reading that, and honestly, I had a lot of fun. I was beating level 10s, I was beating level 11s. You can see right there, that guy raged. I gave him a thumbs up. It was fun. So I've been enjoying that. But so what you guys saw me talk about mainly was the fact, like, my big thing is I think we need 4 new cards. I think we need 4 new cards, and I think we need balance changes more frequently. Is the big thing. So in today's video, again, y'all can watch this level 9 gameplay. I've got a graveyard on that account, and I've got a lava hound. I might have a miner, I'm not sure, but that's completely free to play. I don't even have the Mega Knight, or I don't think I have the E-Wiz on it because I didn't play those things on it. So yeah, so just enjoy that. But what we're going to talk about today, also, look at this, I'm in a new office. Haha! If you got, I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. Leave a like for the new office because I'm really, really excited. It is still obviously in the process. There's my little pillow from the King's Cup, and then there's the chest from it. But we've got a lot going on in here. I got to put up my sound foam, my acoustic foam, everything, blah, blah, blah. But I'm taking too long. Let's get into this thing. So I'm going to go over 4 new troop ideas that I kind of came up with today, or 4 new card ideas. And the fact that I can come up with these in a little bit of time makes me think about how y'all's minds work and how much we can really come up with together. So I want y'all to comment down below things that you think would be awesome for troop ideas, because I know some people at Supercell watch these videos, and so they can look down below and be like, yo, that's a good idea. We could tweak it to kind of fit the universe of Clans, Clash Royale like this, and that's kind of cool. So my first idea, it would be a cloud, okay? I don't know what it would be called. It wouldn't be called the cloud, but it would be a cloud. And it would do pretty much the same thing as a lightning spell, but it would be cheaper because it would be visible before it did anything. So a lot of times people don't know when the lightning spell is coming, but if they know the lightning spell is coming, they can drop stuff off with it. And the thing about the cloud is it can only be deployed on your side as well. So if somebody has a big push coming, you can play the cloud and it kind of floats above them. But the lightning strikes are spread out a little bit more, so it'll hit, take a couple seconds, just like a storm. It'll hit and it'll hit. So things have to stay in the radius. I feel like that could be pretty cool. I don't know how well it would really work or be executed, but I feel like that could be a fun one. You know, the next one, I like this one. So the lumberjack, guys, is the first of its card that really drops an effect when it dies, like a spell. You know. Except for, obviously, the giant skeleton, but that isn't really a spell. It's a bomb. Same with the balloon. It actually drops off a rage spell. So I think it'd be cool if they had some sort of an undead character, like a ghoul or something like that, that when it dies, much like the lumberjack, it drops a poison spell. Its cost is the same as the poison spell, so it would cost 4. And the thing is, like, since you can't really control the placement of it, I think that it's okay that it costs the same, and it would kind of be like an ice golem where it wouldn't do much damage in its regular form. Like, I don't think that I would make it target defenses, but then again, at the same time, that would be kind of cool if it was a defense targeting thing that dropped off a poison spell once it went down, and it could tank for you, almost like you're seeing in the video now with the ice golem. You could drop it off, and once it dies, it kills things. Maybe it should be a little bit more expensive if that's the case. But I think that could be pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think that one could be awesome for us to have another effect like that from a unit dropping a spell. Next, this is just a very basic thing, but I think an Ice Spirit spawner would be cool. I don't think it should spawn 2 Ice Spirits. I think that CC would be insane. That would just slow things down so much. But I think if it spawned 1 Ice Spirit, that could be pretty dope. Next, I think that this is really cool. The idea isn't fully fleshed out yet, but the concept of it is there. I think it'd be dope if you had a character, a unit, that started off on your side on the ground, and then once it hit the bridge, it became an air unit. So say it's some type of wizard or sorceress, whatever it may be. It starts off on the ground, it does its melee damage or maybe its range damage, probably melee damage on the ground, and then once it goes up into the air, then it becomes ranged. I think that could be really cool. That would add such an awesome element to the game to have a troop that is transitional like that can kind of switch things off. It can go up into the air once it crosses the bridge. And that gets me thinking also that it'd be kind of cool, like, again, with the princess, if there was a troop that couldn't hit the tower from the bridge, but at the same time wouldn't cross over the bridge. So it was kind of like it was almost like a defensive structure, but you could start it off in the back and it would shoot, and then it would stop at the bridge so that it doesn't get targeted by the enemy things. That's just kind of along those same lines of the bridge being a point of change, if you will. The bridge being a point where things kind of switch up a little bit. So that's that one. And then lastly, I think this one is really cool, and I think that they could play around with it a good bit. And it would be like a shepherd. So in the olden days, like back in the Bible and everything, you know, like King David, he was a shepherd, and he had a sling. And back in the day, guys, there were, like, in the military, there were swordsmen, people who were really good. They were melee, obviously. And then there were ranged units who actually used slings with stones, and they were incredibly accurate with them. And they would just wreck people. Like, that was a weapon that people used, a sling. It wasn't like a girly thing to use. Like, if you had a sling and you were good with it, you were deadly. Like, you were very dangerous. So I think it'd be dope for there to be some sort of a slingshot character, whether it's one of these slingshots or a sling where you swing it beside you. And the bullet or the stone that it throws ricochets. So we'd say it would go up to maybe 7 targets. It would ricochet. It would do X amount of damage. It would kill spear goblins. It would kill skeletons. I guess it could kill bats. I don't know how they would measure if there was like a Skarmy and a minion horde what it would target, you know. But we would say that it would ricochet. So it would hit one unit, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next, and just cause damage like that. And maybe its attack speed was every, I don't know, 3 seconds. Or once it stopped damage, then it restarted. So if it hit 7 people and it took half a second, that'd be 3.5. That'd be 3.5 seconds. So maybe that's how frequently it attacked. But I think that would be really, really cool to see implemented into the game. Again, I want y'all to comment down below some things that y'all are thinking that would be good, because the massive size of this community is so amazing, because all of our minds work so differently that we can very easily come up with amazing things that could work really well in the game that, like, the team wouldn't think about. Like, you hear about the team talking about some of OJ's videos and how they're like, yo, we didn't even realize that True Red and True Blue was a thing. And so it's pretty cool that us as a community can really help the team out and give them good ideas. So those are some of my ideas. If you guys haven't seen in the past, I've come up with some other ones that I think are really cool. I really think that we need a defense that is up in the air that can only be targeted by ranged units. I think that would be super dope if there was a defense that was up in the air and it would shoot down on things. Maybe something that patrols side to side, but you know, that's just one of the things that I've been thinking about. We've got a couple more matches here. We'll go ahead and just finish talking about these matches though as we play. So again, I started playing on my level 9. I want you guys to let me know if you would like to see that continue, because if you would like to see the level 9 gameplay continue, I would very much so love to do it. In this video so far, we've used a Ice Golem Graveyard Bowler sort of deck, and then we've also used this Bowler Prince deck, and the Bowler Prince deck was doing work. Look how long that hog register stayed alive. The Bowler Prince deck was doing work. It was awesome. That's this one right here. We're going up against pretty much a direct counter to the Prince with him having the Witch, having a spawner, and having the giant skeleton. The Prince is just like, why is that even in your deck? is pretty bad. But yeah, so at any rate, guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let's keep the conversation going down below. That's going to be really important for us, I think, to do. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Y'all are the absolute best. You mean the world to me. Hope you enjoyed the video and the ideas, and I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'll see y'all soon. As always, keep calm, clash on. Peace out.